My name is Hamzah. I'm the finance business partner at IOSH, and I work within the finance team, specifically the financial management side of things. Honestly, there's no typical day in my role. It can vary quite a lot, and I think that's one of the great things about it, really. We have our sort of specific duties that we need to do within finance. So we have sort of our month ends, our year ends, we have our budget cycle and so on. But a lot of what I do is sort of supporting the business as a finance business partner. So it can depend what projects are going on in different areas and sort of essentially whatever the business needs. I'm very lucky that I get to sort of talk to practically everyone around the business. So it really just depends on what people require from finance, and I'm sort of the go-to guy, aren't I? It's whatever you need, Hamzah will deliver kind of thingy. A bit about me. Well, for those that know me within IOSH, they'll know that I absolutely love, and it's my guilty pleasure, it's romantic comedies. I will never shy away from it. I'm not afraid to admit that romantic comedies are the greatest genre of film ever created. Absolutely, without a doubt. And I could sit for the next hour just talking romantic comedies, but I won't. But I will sort of say, I think the other thing I love, and this is going completely the opposite way, is sports. Any sport, whatever it is, I just absolutely love sports. I mean, they're just, the competitive aspect of it is just fantastic. So I absolutely love sports, whether it's football, cricket, badminton, tennis, snooker, anything sport related, I'm there. So I started at IOSH back in October 2018, so I think I've come up to about 3.5 years now. And to be completely honest, I was in a graduate scheme before, and I was scrolling through LinkedIn, and the thing that attracted me or caught my eye was the Work 2022 colours. So it was quite bright, and you know, it's sort of on LinkedIn, as I'm sure you're aware, it comes up with sort of those jobs that you might be interested in, and you sort of go down and you never really look at any of them too seriously. But the IOSH one just had the Work 2022 logo on the left, and it was bright, and I just clicked on it and I read the job description and I thought, this is actually pretty perfect for what I want. And so I applied, not expecting to get it, but I got sort of an interview. My career journey at IOSH, to be honest, has been very, very quick and has been amazing, if I do say so myself. I started at IOSH as a finance analyst back in 2018, and at the time I had done 5 of my 16 CIMA exams, which is a professional accounting qualification. 2 years later, and I've finished my sort of CIMA exam, so I finished that about a year ago now, and all throughout that time IOSH supported me with that qualification. I was given time off to study and for my exams to sit them. You know, I was surrounded by qualified accountants who were sort of my go-to people whenever I wasn't sure on how to do something, whenever I sort of needed any support or any help, which is, you know, fantastic. And I think I'm probably one of the most luckiest people in all of IOSH in that. So I'm actually a fairly new manager at IOSH, so obviously I've progressed quite a lot in my role, and I sort of recently became a manager, and it's probably been maybe 5 or 6 months since I became a manager, so not a long time. But I think if I was to become a manager, I'm glad that I've started that journey here at IOSH. The support that I've had so far from when I started to now, I knew that it was going to be the perfect place for me to become a manager, for me to step into that role. Having never managed before, it was, you know, I didn't want to do it anywhere else, to be completely honest. You know, I knew that I would have the perfect support, and 6 months down the line, that's exactly what has happened. You know, my manager has always been there for me. You know, he's always supported me. Any questions I've had, if I've ever been worried that I've not done anything quite right, you know, he's always been there. And you know, I can just highlight that as, you know, when I sort of did the interview process. I've never interviewed anyone before, so it was quite daunting. But before every interview, he just put me at ease. And I think that's so important, because when you're interviewing someone, you obviously do have to have that sort of confidence, and you know, you are portraying the business, and you know, you're going to get questioned as well. You need to sort of be ready to expect anything and everything, and you've got to sort of be in the right frame of mind for that. And I was quite nervous before all of them. I say quite nervous, that's a lie. I was very nervous before all of them. So I mean, I think, you know, I could give quite specific advice that's related to finance, but I think I want it to be quite, you know, general so that it can, you know, support the masses effectively, and it's not quite niche. And I think, you know, the one piece of advice that I would give to anyone coming into any role is take any opportunity you can. You know, if there's an opportunity on offer, put your hand up. You might not know how to do something, but that doesn't mean you can't learn. And if you are looking to progress, then any opportunity that, you know, comes across your desk, that comes knocking on the door, whatever it might be, always put yourself forward. Now, you might not get every opportunity, and that's absolutely fine, but you don't lose anything. And if you do get the opportunity, you have so much to gain. So whenever there's an opportunity that comes knocking, take it with open hands, you know, open arms, just go for it, jump at it, and, you know, do your best. You know, if it's brand new, if it's something you don't know, ask, you know, okay, yeah, I want this opportunity, but I'm going to need a bit of support. And, you know, people won't turn you down. And I think that's what's helped me, you know, by sort of taking on any and every opportunity I can, learning as much as I can. It's really helped me. And so that would be my one bit of advice that I would give to anyone coming into a role, is take any opportunity you can.